This is it, the start of Season 5 of the NRUK Cup Series heads to the Daytona International Speedway for tonight's exhibition race. It is the clash at Daytona. 16 drivers hit the field for tonight's event under the lights at the World Centre of Racing as the NRUK returns after a long off-season. A lot has changed and a lot of drivers have switched teams, so we're going to go racing off into the sunset here at this incredible racetrack. Everyone's going to be fighting hard today for 16 laps with one goal to try and get to this place, Victory Lane, later on tonight. It's going to be a wacky preview for these next couple of speed weeks with the introduction of the NRUK Pro-Am Series and the return of the NRUK Cup Series. And boy, it's going to be a fun one. Here we go then. This is it. It is the clash. The NRUK clash presented by Nationwide. Well, haven't we waited a while to get back here? This is it then. The NRUK Cup Series is back, and we're back tonight with tonight's exhibition race. It's the clash at Daytona, 16 laps. Nothing but the race win to compete for tonight. It's going to be one of those sorts of races. It's just for fun and it's just for winning. You know, nothing else is on the line tonight. These 16 drivers are going to go out here tonight, put on a show, try and get into victory lane. For some of them, it is their last starts in the NRUK for the foreseeable future. For others, they're looking to kickstart what could be a championship-winning campaign. All the 16 drivers that are racing tonight are eligible through either winning a Iron Brew Pole Award last year, or if they made it into the Season 4 chase for the NRUK Cup Series crown, which in the end was won by Nonagon Scott. He is one of many drivers to switch teams this year, although tonight we see a lot of familiar faces in familiar rides, along with some one-off entries and some driver switch-ups there. So the pace car is going to pull off pit lane in a minute as we're going to get these engines fired for 16 laps here. And it's going to be a fun one indeed. Pace car is ready then as the command sets these engines away and off the grid we go. Starting lineup is going to roll across your screen right now. It was done by a random draw out of the hat, and it was the 18 of Mathis Wells who starts on the pole. One of the most successful drivers in NRUK history. He is on the pole for tonight's race, and outside, Keegan Thompson, a three-time winner last year. Behind them, Joe Rutkowski is on row 2 with William Seaman driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, his new team, back in 4th position. And we have Evan Hunter and Nathan Stapleton. Here's Colton Yo, your former Daytona 500 champion, looking to earn a third 500 crown this week. He's starting alongside the Season 1 champion Keith Stevens, doing a one-off drive for Richard Childers Racing and the 31 team. Behind them is Max Rossi in the 41. The 54 is Anthony Charbois driving a one-off entry for Kyle for Joe Gibbs Racing. On the next row, your reigning and defending series champion Nonagon Scott made the switch from Team Penske to Hendrick Motorsports in the off-season, and he's starting alongside teammate Eli Bright. Then we have Jeff Bright behind them. A new team to the grid. This is one of our new custom-owned teams. That's Aflac Racing, owned by Roman Fenway. Alexander Rowe is in the car tonight as he is eligible for the clash, but look out for Sebastian Dupain, who will be driving that car for the rest of the season. And on the final row, Jake Richardson making his last NRUK start. He will try and race it at the 500, and as well Luke Evans for Ryan Sieg Racing, the RSS team, fielding the 01 TikTok car for Luke on his final NRUK start as well. A lot of farewells tonight, but also a lot of anticipation for the season ahead. Pace car is going to pull down pit lane. We are back and back, ready to race 16 laps around Daytona for the NRUK Cup Series drivers. Green flag in the air, we're racing in the clash. down the backstretch for the first time today. It's Mathis Wells out in front, but here comes Joe Rutkowski with a charge on the inside lane as they go 3 wide already here at Daytona. 2 Monster Energy cars in this race to look out for. Joe Rutkowski is in the Chevrolet Camaro, Anthony Chalbois in the Toyota Camry. Leading lap 1 of Season 5 will be Rutkowski in the 1 car. But look at Keith Stevens, Season 1 champion, to his inside right now. Anthony Chalbois is there as well. Anthony Chalbois will still be racing in a form this season. He's joining the new NRUK Pro-Am Series for Drive Sober Motorsports in the 99 Tide ride for them. However, he was eligible for the Clash. Therefore, his old employees, Joe Gibbs Racing, gave him an opportunity in the 54 to try and win this exhibition event. Look at the Brights teaming up on the inside. That's Jeff and Eli. Father and son doing the dance at Daytona. And both of them are liking what they're doing right now. Eli will lead the lap, but Father Jeff's going to come on the inside and clear him shortly. How about Alexander Rowe even on the inside lane, working his way up for Aflac Racing? Is this going to be their first laps led in the NRUK? What a way to do it. Was the Season 3 champ. Of course, got 3 of your 4 NRUK champions in this race. Keith Stevens. Of course, Alexander Rowe in the 44. And your reigning champ, Nonigan Scott, who's on that inside lane in the 24. Nonigan was a fledged member of Team Penske last year. But said he needs to felt where his heart went. And his heart was set on Hendrick Motorsports in the 24. He'll be back looking to defend his crown this year. And what a better way to start off with a win in the Clash. How about Luke Evans in the 01? This is RSS Racing's first start in the NRUK Cup Series as well. Sponsored by TikTok, the 01 car. Probably a slight disadvantage to the rest of the guys in these fields, you know. RSS and Aflac, both new teams to the Cup Series. The rest of them are, you know, established runners and front runners week in, week out, race winners. And we should talk about this man, Jake Richardson, who came also close to winning the title last year. He couldn't do it, fell short, and that was enough for him. He went, do you know what? I'm off. He's off to join AlphaTauri in Formula 1 this year, so good luck to Jake in that adventure. But for now, he's going to be making a one-off appearance, trying to win the Clash, and then he will also go for the Daytona 500 as well in the O2. So he's going to try and qualify through with that in the NRUK Duels, which will be coming up during the week. So let's see what Richardson can do in that. Only 16 drivers in this event. It does not lead for many potential crashes. That's to be said. You expect this event to probably go green all the way through. And it's going to be a matter of who times it right for these guys. Let's see what they can do. Luke Evans might need a lap. Remember, this was the site of his win last year. Luke Evans went to victory lane in the night race at Daytona for the now defunct Germain Racing. He also won a pole for them at Atlanta. That's allowed him to be qualified into this event. So Luke making his own here. Maybe he is one of these super speedway specialists, just enjoying his time up at the front in what for now looks to be his last NRUK appearance. We don't expect to see Luke back anytime soon. One guy that has not gone away yet is Eli Bright. Bossing the field here. Him and Jake Richardson working well. Trying to get that high lane going. And on the inside, Evan Hunter and your Daytona 500 champion Colton Yo. Nathan Stapleton is a new name coming up towards the front. He's the someone we haven't really talked about today. The big staple. Was also part of the Final Four last year and had such a good opportunity to win the title, both him and Richardson, but they both fell short in the end to the driver of the 24, what was formerly the 12 last season, Nonigan Scott. But they're motivated to go again. Staples so committed to Chip Ganassi Racing. He really enjoys racing for that team. There was no other option really for him but to return and just go again and go and look and search for that championship that he also much wants. 3 wide to the stripe this time. Eli Bright's lead maybe has gone. It's now Colton Yo's turn to lead at the halfway point. William Seaman. This is Seaman's first start for Joe Gibbs Racing. He has switched teams. Basically did a straight swap with Riley Spurley Tube. So Spurley will be heading to the 10 team for Stuart Haas Racing this season. And moving in the other direction will be William Seaman. So a direct driver swap there. And Seaman is out in front. Found a lot of success in the NRUK and one of our kind of underrated drivers in the series, he has to be said. We don't see Seaman a lot on the Discord server, but he's always there watching the YouTube races, and we thank him for that. And he does a good job out on track as well. But everyone's kind of had their opportunity at the front. It's, again, the timing of your move to get out towards the lead. It's going to probably be a photo finish, you have to say. Unless, you know, you see a caution might change things up a bit, but we haven't had a glimpse of 4 wide yet, which is probably good. These guys don't want to trash up a car for no reason. Potentially have some unexpected expenses and damages that they don't need for their teams. So it's sensible racing, but maybe we'll see a few more, bit more action in these remaining couple of laps. And here is the reigning champ, Nonigan Scott. Out in front again, Anthony Charbois moves up to the middle lane. Jeff Bright is Scott's teammate. He might come through to help him here. He's got push and pole sitter Wells. Rutkowski is there. Both of the 2 new teams, Aflac Racing, RSS Racing, working together on the inside. Evans and Rowe. Be some debut if one of those teams to go at victory lane. They have a good possibility. It's Daytona. Anyone can win. We've seen that so many times before that it really is anybody's race at these super speedways. You know, anyone could go at victory lane quite easily on one day or another. So yeah, that's kind of could be some sort of motivation to start their first ever race with a win. But we'll see how they get on here. We're now getting into the closing laps of this one. Rutkowski is to the inside. He might have gone too early. I think you're looking, I don't know, the likes of Eli Bright might be in a good position right now to go to victory lane. These guys are definitely too early. Unless just a caution comes out. Of course, if a caution comes out, you want to be at the front. You want to be there, leading them back to the start-finish line to grab that win. But I wouldn't say a caution would happen anytime soon, but let's see how aggressive they get in these final couple of laps. It's Luke Evans on the inside with the 01. Alexander Rowe behind him. Keith Stevens in third on the inside lane. To the stripe this time. Evans will lead a lap, but he'll lose the lead as he gets stuck in the sucker hole in the middle of the racetrack and will go tumbling down the order, unfortunately. But that presents a good opportunity now for Alexander Rowe to get up towards the front. Look at Luke Evans, maybe going to get to that inside lane again, but Keegan Thompson shuts the door on that idea. 5 to go in the clash. Who's going to time their move to perfection? Rutkowski's not going around the high side. The high side looks strong. Can the inside get nice and formed up? Look at Nathan Stapleton and Eli Bright. They're probably in a good position right now to add, you know, a win to that win column to rack up that total. But 4 to go at Daytona, and Rutkowski is staying strong. You have to give credit to the one car because he's not letting the inside lane get any sort of momentum at all. The outside's hooked up really well at the moment, and the inside just cannot get going. It's Alexander Rowe who's challenging for the victory. But now he moves up to the middle lane. That presents a chance to Evan Hunter. Push by Jake Richardson. Nathan Stapleton, Eli Bright, William Seaman. Just a few of the names on this inside groove. Hunter now leads the lap, but can he clear the one? That's the big question for now. He won't. Rutkowski is still there, but now Hunter does get clear. And he's got a run coming from Nathan Stapleton as well. Stapleton is making good ground on the inside lane. Here comes the big staple in that credit one. 42, Chevrolet Camaro. Eli Bright's giving him an excellent push. Anyone on that inside lane's got a good chance. Again, these guys might have gone just a tad too early. Back down to the stripe this time. Stapleton leads, but they're 3 wide for the lead. William Seaman on the inside in the 19. He's getting a push from Colton Yeo. Anthony Charbois might win the one off in the 54 car. Who's going to get it made at Daytona? As they all hurtle down the backstretch for the penultimate time. Can the 19 shut the door? The Daytona 500 champion though, he is there on the inside. Colton Yeo looking to get another win at Daytona. It's going to be a crazy last lap. The white flag is out for Colton Yeo. Can he win at Daytona again? Charbois though is pushing hard, so is Keith Stevens. Both these guys making one-off appearances just for this event. Max Rossi might have too little too late for him. It's going to be between Charbois, the 54 and the 31. Into turn 3 and 4. For the final time. Charbois might have him clear. He will. In a one-off appearance for Joe Gibbs Racing. Anthony Charbois times his move right. And he'll win the Season 5 NRUK Clash. Anthony Charbois is the winner in the 5040 car for Monster Energy and Joe Gibbs Racing. And he wins the Clash. In a pretty uneventful race in the end. They kept it out of trouble. And Anthony Charbois just edges out Keith Stevens for the victory. Congratulations to him. And there we have it. He's your winner today. The results you see in the top left hand corner for the ticker. Charbois was the winner today. Second for Keith Stevens. Third Eli Bright. Fourth Colton Yeo. And fifth was Max Rossi. See the rest of the order there on the top left hand corner. And thank you all so much for watching. Another NRUK Cup Series video. We'll be back for the NRUK Pro-Am Series and the NRUK Duels soon. And yeah, it should be a good one. Thank you all so much for watching. And see you guys soon. And down the front stretch comes Anthony Charbois to do some burnouts in front of the crowd. And these are the most happiest scenes in the whole of NRUK right now. Anthony Charbois has won the Clash and will be taking his 54 Toyota Camry to victory lane. The crowd roar and cheer for Anthony, who's going to racing full-time in the Pro-Am Series this year for Drive Sober Motorsports. As he enters Gatorade victory lane, gets out in front of his crew. Now here we see him wheeling the car in. Great pictures here at Daytona. Charbois is the winner. And he gets out of the car, sprayed with champagne and Monster Energy. Charbois has won.